launch report. It feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia on the high gate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They got the flag up.
What's up, everybody? We're in the background. We're getting ready. It's 8:30 right now. I'll hit the timer in a minute. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do a little throwback. I'm going to play one of my favorite vids of my own video library. And just kind of in the mood to see some of my own vids. Kind of a down day today. Anyways, we're going to make it positive. Got the gang here. Missing one. And just look for the timer. I'm going to play what I'm getting at is I'm going to play a video of mine when we get ready to go into the show. Cool? Sounds cool. Say hi to everybody as you set yourself into Chatty Cathy land. My voice is a little harsh. Not feeling too great. There you go. Look for that video. And that video is 5 minutes long as well. So, 5-minute FPV vid. And once that's playing, once the end of that, we'll be live. Cool. Sounds great. Awesome. Let me touch my pause button. Make sure it's working. And yes. All right. That works. Look for the video. All right, just about 1 more minute. We'll keep that video on, and then we'll go live. Sounds good. Right, Rotor?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody, here we go. We're getting ready for this video. This is one of my favorites, and seems to be a lot of other people's favorites of my videos, which is cool. And it was meant to get you to chill if you're ever in a stressful moment. And I feel like we're in one of those right now. I know I am a little bit. So we're going to watch this one and get ready for the show, and we're going to have some fun here on the end of this video. Here we go.
Zip it. It's crazy.
All right, kids, hold on 1 second. Just give us 1 minute, not 5. Just 1 minute. Hold on.
Let's sing a love boot or something to take care of that.
I think we did it. No? Yay! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Shelby Bull. Over there is Marty, One Man Party Marty. He just came back from a job, and he's doing something. Right, Marty? Say something. Something? Okay, there you go. So he's in the background. He's working on some video. I can't hear you. What'd you say? Well, anyways, as you can hear, Benny Hill song playing in the background because we zig and zag on this show. We go to destination information, we promise. We tend to kind of meander. But we'll get there, I promise. We got some videos we want to show tonight, and we're also going to talk about our giveaway, unless we have a giveaway. We'll find out with Rotor here as well in just a moment. We got Belinda in the background, Rotor in the background, One Man Party Marty. And let's check in with him real quick. How's that? Woo-hoo. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, an applause. And I don't have my music. That's what I'm missing. I know I was missing something. This is my music. I've got to have my music, otherwise it just won't work for me, ever. I promise. Let's see what we got going on right here. Marty is right there. Hold on. What's up, Marty? He said, don't put that on him. I put him on him. So, anyways, he's over there, right there. Yeah, he's waving. He's, we're going to call it, he's reviewing his footage, right? And everyone's going to believe that. He's doing something. But anyways, we're going to watch him. We'll just call it the Marty Cam. And he's not going to really talk much until the next segment once he's finished. Let's go ahead and bring in the rest of the group. So we almost bumped him down to non-essential personnel, pretty much. Non-essential personnel. I mean, right, Marty?
It happens these days.
Is he just chewing?
Happens. You got to just accept it. It's part of the New World Order. It just fucking happens.
Marty's not even paying attention. He's just shoveling food in his mouth. Here's no. He heard.
Go get a job at a gas station.
Marty, I promise the camera's not on you. It's not. It's not. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I can see you, but the world can't see you. I promise. So he's over there reviewing some footage and eating chips and dip. There you go. Talk about on timing, and he's not even listening. Marty, I'm going to give you that $100 I owe you tonight. We'll go get all the Chinese we can. I mean, horrible. I get Chinese food. I'm kidding. I get Chinese food all the time. Marty, you want it? $100. It's all yours, man. All I get is turn around. He's not. Anyways, believe it or not, this is a show about drones and all things drone related. And Marty's looking at some videos. And I know the guys in the background have some videos. I know Rotor does. And let's go ahead and bring in the gang. How's that? And let's see if I can do it. There we go. What's up, gang? How we doing?
We're good.
What up? Let's keep playing the music. We'll keep playing the music.
Come see me in traffic. My face is frozen.
Yep. Belinda's face is frozen. It seems like every time we go live, one of us has a technical issue. And we did for sure tonight. My whole thing crashed. So we're lucky we're even here. All right? Kind of? Sort of? Rotor, how you doing, man?
Well, awesome.
Yeah?
Awesome. Hanging in there, living the life.
How's the weather down there?
It rained like a freaking, oh my God. It was like the Amazon rainforest here for a couple hours.
It was?
Water just poured from the heavens. It just came down in buckets. But yesterday was really nice. Yesterday was beautiful.
So when it rains there, then it gets all hot and muggy. Because that thick air, that thick air.
It does. We had a nice afternoon. It actually, it stayed cool. So. Stayed
nice and cool.
Yeah. What's the time of year? You got to take that one.
So did you fly? You flew today, right? I didn't fly today, man. I didn't even fly at all, man.
I flew yesterday. We got out. We hit it early in the morning because we wanted to catch that nice calm air, and I got to mate in the new V3 that I built, and we blast. We tossed a couple of wings around. We went to a new park. So it's always, for us anyway, it's always a lot of fun to find a new place and start to exploit it and find new lines and just scenery. You know what I mean? It's always cool to find new scenery.
We've been doing that at our spot too.
Yeah, it was cool too. When we got there was really nobody at the park because, everybody's kind of sheltering in place or staying safe at home and doing what they got to do. But we went out, whatever. It was just the two of us out there in the backfield, and the cops were actually there. And I actually got the chance to talk to them a little bit, and they were pretty chill. They were just like, have at it, just
cool,
whatever. And they kind of moved their cars up and went in the front parking lot, and they kind of hung out there, and they were really chill. They were like, really too interested in keeping anybody home or whatnot, as long as you were being somewhat reasonable and there wasn't a lot of people in a group. So the bike paths were full. Everybody was out enjoying the day yesterday. I had a blast flying the wing. It flew great. It's sitting right here.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that after the break. I was going to bring that up with your video of you flying that thing, and got some other videos I want to show. For sure. I got one, and definitely do that after first break.
About this motor.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts on that. I didn't even know it was around. I guess it's just not, my finger's not on the pulse right now to that. So I didn't even know about it, and so I hope to scratch your brain a little bit, find out what it is about it, and specs and how it performed, all that good jazz, all that good shit. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, this show's for 21 and over only. If you don't fit that requirement, you need to get the hell out of Dodge now, because this show is not for you. And if you are my children watching this show, you're going to be in trouble. I promise. Don't be watching this shit. Don't be watching it. This is daddy time. So, over there is what we call Chatty Cathy on the other side of Marty, who is, I promise you, looking at his own footage and trying to get ready for the show that he co-hosts and co-founded. It's still not ready. Anyways, it's Chatty Cathy Land. That's all the adult children. They're allowed to be here. So if you fit that 21 and over requirement, stick around. Have some fun. It's BYOBB. The more you have, the more you're going to be happier watching this show. Promise. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
There's the disclaimer. Had to get it in. It's perfect timing. 21. That's right, 21. See, Belinda's in charge of the Chatty Cathy, so that's how it kind of filters. So if you got something you want to say or any questions that you have, statements, Belinda's on. That's the main focus that she's got. The video is frozen. We don't know why. You still want it? $100, man. It's all yours, dude. $100.
Go get us some egg rolls, dude.
Get some Chinese. Chinese on me. On Shelby. All of them. All 8 of them. Right now. All I got to say is, huh? All I got to say is what? Nothing.
I'll take a sesame chicken with lo mein.
I'm trying to keep my video, I'm trying to keep the link quality good. And right now I'm tethering it through my phone. So if you start seeing it get choppy over there in Chatty Cathy Land, it's due in part where...
That's why.
Yeah, it might be why you froze. It could be. I might be maxing out the whole bandwidth on this phone. It's going to... I don't know how much time I'm going to have on this phone because it's not fully damn charged. So we'll roll with it, as usual. We always do that here at the old Drone Hangar. We're like a wagon wheel from the Old West. We just keep clunking along that dirt-ass road. We'll get there. It's going to keep nailing it together.
The next boulder is our freaking disaster.
I guess my wings are a representation of the show. We just kind of break and we glue it back together. We tape that shit together again, and we keep cruising the sky. I hope you guys enjoyed that last video, by the way. That's one of my favorites. A lot of these videos, like I said before, I make them for myself, and all of them have a mood and a sense of vibe. I'll get back to that here in a little bit, I guess. So when I go back,
turn the trims down. Hey,
absolutely. When you make
videos, Belinda, go ahead, Belinda. Go ahead, Belinda.
He's got a question for you.
Go ahead, fire away.
Says, when I power up the wing climbs, how can I fix this? Then it trim it down, right?
So we're gonna translate. That was Belinda speaking, Mrs. Bandito. We're gonna translate that. It's kind of like Marty speak. I think it's just the bandwidth problem. Question: when I power up the wing climbs, how can I fix it? So It's more like an East Carolina Drones Heli and Planes translation question. When I power up the wing, climbs, how can I fix this? Oh, I guess he's talking about when he powers up the wing and it just automatically starts to climb up. I guess that's what he's gathering. I'm trying to decipher that. We're trying to figure this one out.
What I gather, either it's climbing on its own or he's getting excited and pulling back on both sticks.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could be going on right there, and you got to rule each one out one by one. It's the only way you can do it. You got to sort them off. But there's a list. You got to know the list first. It could be
you got to.
You could be your CG is off. You could be your thrust angle is off. It could be your elevons are a wrong trim, meaning they've got too much reflex in them. So those are the three major components you have to check, and you have to knock them off. First thing I do is make sure my elevons are where they're supposed to be with the right amount of reflex, and then I would check I would also check my CG, make sure that's all good to go. Next, right after that, and then my third and final phase would be to make sure I check my thrust angle, make sure my thrust angle is good. And that's the three steps going off the top of my head. How I go ahead and check when I do a maiden, I guess, if you want to call it. So, and that would be making sure I don't get stuff like that. I don't want it to go up, and I don't want it to go down, anything like that. I'm looking for it to roll left or right, anything. It's kind of like tuning a quad in a way, if you will. You gotta check all the axes and do one at a time and go from there. So. Those are the three. Those are the three on the list. Hope that answers the question. Any other questions? I'll try to make sure. I'm not long-winded like Marty. See, I can dog on Marty all the time right now. He's not even listening. Of course, it is pot calling kettle black. I know. I tend to babble quite a bit. So, anyways, as I've been told by my wife many times.
Got a question for you.
Another question? Oh, go ahead. Oh, let me give me old. Keep forgetting to hit the timer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's the question.
Ready?
Go ahead. I'm ready.
He wants you to Moses wants you to recommend him a good pack to CG the hardcore 38. He said he's using a 2814 87 gram quad motor.
Cool. First of all, motor. It's a quad motor.
He said he's using a quad motor.
Let me preface this. I kind of like this. The vibe of the week for me personally has been I've been answering a lot of people's questions, and I like this. I actually really enjoy stuff like this, and helping people on their frames. I meant to talk to you about this, brother. It seems to be I had a few people do that throughout the week. It was kind of cool. It kind of seems like the same vibe going on right here. So let me scratch my brain a little bit. And you're a 38. My question to you, Rotor, is a 2814. He's saying he's throwing in the quad motor. It's kind of throwing me for a curve.
Yeah.
But it's a 2814 87 gram motor. Whether it's quad or not, it's irrelevant.
What's the
2814, I guess that's can size. That'd be like a 1700 kV motor, right? Those are 2017s, right? So what I'm getting at is there's motors that I've used on a 38, and they run 2817 size, and that's just what I ran. So I'm just telling you what I've ran before. And in that, with running that motor on the 38, I have ran 3700 4S packs, but I still didn't really. When the time that I flew this 38, I didn't spend a great amount of time on it as far as getting a lot of video, if you will. So I always ran it with one 3700 and then a GoPro on it and some dead weight. I didn't throw two 3700s on it. 4S tattoos is to answer your question. That is what I ran. I had to put a lot of dead weight in there to kind of balance it out, but it worked. And there you go. I'm not one to really bitch about a whole bunch of nose weight if I'm doing like freestyle or videos. If I'm racing, that's different. But when I'm doing just your everyday flying, I don't give a shit if I have to put nose weight on it to get it to CG. Fine with me, as long as it's gonna fly and I can get video. Right, Rotor? Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
However, a lot of different ways you could set that wing up for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a beast of a wing, though. I mean, it handles the wind really, really well. That's what I found. And I promise you, if you build it right, especially if you have Click build it, it will knock down a street light. It will knock down a damn street light. It did. It did.
I saw that.
And it flew again. It's me and street lamps, man. I swear, I hit another one the other night, just the weekend. I tagged that shit. I fucking damn it. That's kind of why I didn't want to fly again. I went out and fucking met Rue and Ed and flew at the same place we always do, this big campus, and I getting all hot doggish, and then bam, right into it. Doing, 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 doing. The lamp didn't fall down this time, thank Christ, which is awesome. But it screwed up the frame pretty good, and I had to come back and fix it yesterday. And then I went out and flew it again. I was just test flying it. I crashed it again, and it's got to get fixed again. So there you go. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I had to get that off my chest. Pisses me off, I swear. I hate, you don't want to talk about rotor, right? Where it's just,
oh yeah,
yeah, man. I call it muscling through. Like, you gotta muscle through it eventually.
It becomes a quest. It's like, I gotta get this.
I gotta get through this. Like, I'm gonna conquer this goddamn thing, and I literally, it's where I'm at. Today I was a little more defeated, so I really wasn't more inclined to do anything about it. But anyways, back to the original question. The two. I can't. You're making me laugh. I'm trying. I told you we're zigging and zagging. I told you when I sent you that message, that private one. Where I'm like, how do you smell, man? My co-pilot, my co-captain of the ship is sitting right here, snarfing down chips and dip and watching videos. Anyways, to answer the original question, 3700 4S and probably a little bit of dead weight on there is probably going to balance that 38 out. It's going to make it heavy, but it should balance it out. But, make them a little light, too. Don't put so much damn spray and everything else on it. That weighs it down so much in the back. And then you have to have more dead weight on the front. Who wants to do all that? There you go. Any other questions so far, Belinda?
Well,
here we go again. Taking another way. Going this way now. Gonna go that way. Should I ask that question?
Consider supposed to open an outhouse door, Shelby. Ask me how he knows.
Wait, hold on. Gotta put the timer on again. Ask me the question. This sounds like a curveball question, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead.
So somewhere in there, let me see if I got lost. He said, Rob.
All right, I'm gonna ask you. How do you know? How do you know? Roberts or I can't say your name right, so I'm gonna try my Ortlap. All right, there we go. I think we did. Three adults can get it figured out. Promise. Robert Ortlip. It will also open an outhouse door. Somebody asked me how I know. I'm asking you, and we're waiting on you now. This timer's for you, Robert. How do
you better post footage?
Yeah, post footage. You got footage, yeah.
I want to see footage. I just want to see the thing hit the outhouse, and I want to see the door open.
And somebody inside.
Somebody inside. Fluid blow.
Oh, I lost my WTF. Damn it. I hate it when I delete these damn buttons, man. It pisses me off every time. Oh, shit on a stick. What's that?
Come on, Robert. I asked Robert if he's typing. Come on, answer me. Don't.
Didn't want that. So I lost my button. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, it's okay. I'll figure it out.
I will
figure it out. I'll figure it out.
He
answered me? Okay.
He did he said a low-level flyby at the lake, and he didn't see the can. Okay.
Yeah, when you get those low flying, man, you get down low on the ground, it's the objects that are on the ground can be they can come up on you really quick, man. At least in the FPV footage, and they're not there, and then they're there, and then bam, your shit's done.
Reflex.
Yeah, you got to have fast reflexes. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I know why I hit light poles because I fly in parking lots a lot, and I mean. And there's so many times in videos, you can see them in my videos, where I miss these things like by mere inches. And if I hit them, those lampposts are going down. I'm hitting it with like a 48, with a velocity 48 drag foam. If I hit that, I mean, it's going to destroy everything. But I don't know how I did that. I don't know what button I'm pushing. I'm pushing all the buttons. 30-second delay on my end. Sorry. All right, we got a delay. Bear that in mind. We have a 30-second delay going on with chat from what we say to their responses. 30 seconds. Yeah. And go. All right, thank you, Shelby. You're cool, man. Black Moses. Who is Black Moses? I was waiting on you guys to answer. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to remember who Black Moses is. Can someone look up his channel? Look up his channel.
He's from Germany.
He's from Germany?
Yes.
I like how Belinda is on it. She is taking care of business.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. doing her job of doing the chat. Marty, can you hear me? Marty, $100. Oh, huh? What? Okay, as we were saying, Marty's still working on his videos over there, and we'll see if we'll get him on here in a minute. Marty, can you? Sorry, I'm being a little devilish. He didn't say huh or what. I told you. That's all he had to say. He still didn't say it, so no money for him. There you go. Applause. I'm happy. He didn't listen. Let's see. It's coming up on the top of the hour. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to come back in just a couple minutes. Play the normal video. Well, we don't have any new videos yet, but we do have some of your guys' videos that you all posted in the past 24 hours or less. We've snatched some of them, and we're going to show them coming up after the commercial. Sound good to you, Rotor?
Sounds awesome.
Sound good to you, Belinda?
Yes.
Yeah? Marty, what about you? Still want that $100? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to say, huh? Yeah. Say yes. Just say yes. That's all you got to do. Say yes, Marty.
Yeah.
All right. No, he didn't say yes, so no $100. Just remember, Chattacathy, I did tell him that because he's going to come back after the commercial. He's got stuff coming from the news and all that jazz. It's his segment coming up. So Drone the News is coming up along with videos if we get to it in that segment. Otherwise, we do have videos. Sound cool? And then we're going to talk about the giveaway. Right, Rotor? Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. We're talking about the giveaway. Yeah. All right, kids. We'll be back in 5. Cool? All right, cool. Oh, it didn't work well at all. That was horrible. Sorry. Let's do it a little louder. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. We're all here now. Marty's back. Yay. Give him a hand. Woo. Marty's here. He's all lit up. Hey, Marty, when you're done dancing in a sec, I need you to turn on the headlamp for me because I don't have the headlamp. And I look all funky weird. Look like a Debbie Downer. But it's cool. Marty's here. Hey. And we got the rest of the game, of course. We got Belinda right above me. She's frozen. You know, there. We got Rotor. Marty's got audio issues, so we're going to turn his mic down until he squares that away. It's all in the background, Marty. You got to hold on a sec. You guys, Rotor, tell them a little bit about the motor.
Oh.
Threw you a curveball.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to stop you talking about it in a second.
So, hey. That's the motor right there. You see that thing? This is an awesome motor. EMAC 2212. I had a blast with this thing. So Matt, my buddy Matt, picked this up. I guess he got word of it, and he got me one. I put it on the wing, and it's a little bit heavier than our spec motors,
right.
But the performance was awesome. And he did this little 3D print out here. Look at what he did there. He made like a
collar
and a collar shaft to make it all come out. And he did a custom 3D printed mount to get the wires to lay flat, so it goes right into the wing.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a momento when we get to your video, which we're going to show here in a little bit, and showcase that a little. It'll be sweet. I'm looking forward to that. I think Marty's now that Marty's back in, we can right this ship, I guess, a little bit more, right? Now everybody, all the captains are here.
Let's get back to the drone.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, should I do the favorites? And play?
I don't know. It's a slow week this week.
It's been a slow week this week. But should it?
Everybody's been inside. Nobody's been out there doing exciting things.
Nobody's been doing much, but should I do the do it? Oh, you don't want your
There he is. Hey, Marty's back. There he is.
Oh, we're not going to do Love Boat? I thought we were going to do Love Boat again. Oh, come on.
Belinda.
Oh, we're going to do Love Boat now? All right. So, welcome to the Drone Hangar. I'm your captain, Shelby. Over there is Captain Entertainment. That's Marty. Your social activities as well over there is Belinda. And
when I grow up,
Isaac, Rotor Ranch.
I'm ship security.
He's ship security. But here on the L, Ship of Fun / Love Boat.
Don't pay the bill, I come. That's who they send.
We do tend to zig and zag. We're zigging and
zag. Tab, I knocked on the door. Excuse me, man.
So he's in charge of security, entertainment, social activities. And we're your crew. We're here to make sure we get the destination information. What do you think? Yeah? All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. So first port. First stop.
Are we in international waters yet? Wait a minute.
First stop's going to be right now with...
But I got to make sure we're in international waters first.
All right, so first stop's going to go ahead and be... it's going to be Mr. Marty with his news, and he wants this... Oh, no. He wants this one. No, he wants this one. Live.
Oh, yeah, I like them both.
Live from the Drone Hangar. It's One Man Party Marty. His version of Drone in the News. It's redneck style. A little seasoning, as we would say. So, seasoning. All right, man. What you got first? I got to get my thing all queued up because I forgot about that.
I'll be busy this week, man.
Uh-oh. All right. So you sent me some messages too. Which one did you want me to pull up? So tell me what's going on, if anything.
I got to talk about it first. And then
go ahead.
I'll cue you in.
Okay, sounds cool.
But I had a hugely busy week this week.
Hugely busy. Is that grammatically correct?
Huge-o-matically busy.
Huge-o-matically busy.
Busy week.
All right. Marty's coming with more of Marty language. I have to remember that.
I was killing some Netflix.
You're killing some Netflix. All right. He's having fun with Netflix because everybody else is not doing squat. I think everybody's doing Netflix, yeah?
Nothing out there.
Nothing.
Maybe a couple of things I got to go over, but some of it I couldn't even find reference material for you to bring up just to talk about it.
It's outstanding.
Then I thought, is it even worth talking about? Because it's like there was some stupid stuff. It was people being judgmental with the virus thing,
right?
And drones filming them, and then trying to turn them in, like little snitches. You know what snitches get.
Snitches get what?
Stitches.
Oh, I thought they got lollipops. I didn't know. I thought they became your best friend.
Snitches get stitches.
Hey, this is America 2020. Snitches get paid, bitch. What are you talking about?
Stitches get paid.
That's true.
Stitches get, yeah, right?
Yeah, then they end up on Netflix.
All right. So,
movie right. You get all this cool stuff, including probably 5 years in jail. What's 5 years in jail? Nothing.
Marty, you gave me a lot of links, man. So apparently there's a lot of stuff. Or you.
Well, there's 3 of them is about one story, so you can show all 3, a little bit of all 3. But
so go ahead and you start us off, okay? Because this is a segment.
There was some dude out
drone
there.
Oh man, I see Mile High in one of these.
Yeah.
Whoa, check that out, dude. That's pretty cool. That's my home right there, man. So is that what you want to talk about?
I figured you like the Denver one.
Oh yeah, man. That's I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at Mile High. I'm looking at Bronco
Well,
Billy.
then I'll just skip over the other ones and go straight to Denver. So
I don't care. I don't want to mess up your mojo, man. Let's go with what you got. What you got first? What did you have first? We'll get to my shit later. Okay.
I think I got the story right.
Okay.
I mean, it's really nothing exciting for me to remember. It's
just that dull.
Yeah. Well, there's like a lawyer dude. I guess he's bored. He's created a data of a drone not infringement or infringement, but what are they called? Drone.
It's waiting on you, man.
Infraction.
We go through this every time. We go through this every time.
Drone infractions.
I literally, this is where this all derived from. When I sit here and get him to recall something.
I gotta get my fractions.
Tell you, every time Marty has to recall some sort of acronym name like that, that's where it came from. This is why the whole Jeopardy thing came along to the show. So we're gonna go back now. Start again. What was the topic that we were gonna talk about?
Some dude came out with a database to be able to look up who's been charged with infringements, infractions. Now you got me saying it wrong, gosh damn it! And one of the very first infringements was a drone operator. I wouldn't call him a professional. Flew over a gay pride parade, and it fell and hit a gay person. In the parade, and he ended up 30 days in jail and a $2,500 fine. So that's the first one.
So are we throwing in the sexual card? I mean, you're saying gay. Does that really have any relevance
Not
to
really,
what it is?
But that's who got hit.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to film a gay pride parade.
They just made sure they put that in there so it got awkward in jail for the guy.
Rotor knows how it works. People don't know the background of Rotor. Rotor used to work in it was a penitentiary? You worked in a prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't come out very well, so.
What did I say wrong? It's where he used to work. He literally worked there. He worked there. He was.
I know.
I worked in a jailhouse.
Did I say it or did I say penetration?
No.
I thought it said penitentiary.
Yeah.
Again, kids, I told you, 21 and over, you got to be that. That's it. That's the only bar you got to cross. That's it. Be here at this show. That's it. You don't even have to fly fucking drones. You got to be 21 and over. Holy shit, we're zigging and zagging. Got me laughing.
They could have just gave him the old reckless endangerment, being stupid, flying over a crowd ticket.
Yes, he flew over.
Oh, they gotta make it about the gays. This way you're sitting in a room with like 20 other guys, most of them in there for beating on each other because they were drinking, fighting over the ugly girl, and now you're in there for gays, I got a brother who's gay, you got a problem with that? All of a sudden he get his ass kicked.
Oh,
on
Lord.
top of having a bad night, he probably lost his drone. The cops are probably in the parking lot flying it.
Cops are flying it. Hey, man, we got this one guy. We're going to fly it. Anyways, so back to what Marty was talking about, because we're definitely fucking zigging and zagging right now. Woo! You get seasick on this one. Stay with us, kids. BYOBB, whatever. More of that. It makes this better, I think. All right, Marty. Continue on, Marty. That was great.
So I was looking for this video.
Okay, which one?
I don't even know if I want to even talk about it. It was a pretty good video, but it was basically a newbie wanted to film a Bolivian police military band was set up in a downtown Bolivia area.
Okay.
And they wanted to like get everybody, happy again. So they started playing Bolivian music, this big military band, and the guy wanted to film it, and he basically crashed his drone and hit some wires, hit a pole, and instead of just landing, he tried to recover it.
Right.
And,
so where is this video? Did you send me this one?
not yet. No.
Let's get it back on. Let's get it back on. Let me right the ship a little bit more. Give me one of the topics about one of the videos which you sent me, and I'll go ahead and play it for all the viewers.
I just want you to think about them.
I want to think about it. This is a thinking segment?
Yeah. Just imagine.
Apparently, Rotor and Belinda, this is a thinking segment. We got to think.
It'll get you out of the house. Your mind will just free.
So we're going to have to think.
Your mind, yeah. I'm Bolivia right now. I can feel it, dude. I'm there.
What's that? What do you mean, Rotor?
He's telling the story.
I got another one for your mind to do.
My head crashed this drone.
Yeah, your mind. This is a mind melting video.
Uh-oh.
So in Rio, they're trying to get people off the beaches.
Okay.
And so they're using looks like military helicopters. It could be police helicopters.
Oh yeah.
But there was machine gun in part of the clip where the guy in the rear cabin had a machine gun, and they basically came down on top of them and blew sand all over them just to get them off the beaches.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't have that Mavic Enterprise that has a speaker that says, "Put your mask on."
Oh, what we saw in China or wherever it was.
On.
Yeah, I know what you're
So instead of like putting rigging a PA system, they just drop down far enough or close enough.
With a real full-size helicopter.
Yeah, with a full
they blew
helicopter.
sand on them, and I remember seeing a clip of that. You were showing me the other day.
Now I've got one video I did send. You have to dig it. It's in the ones. It's kind of like in between the ones of Denver.
What's the name of it? Just give me the name of it.
It's flowers for Mother's Day, delivered by drones.
Drone roses for a fine. What? You didn't send me that.
It's flowers.
You didn't send me that, buddy.
Yes, I did. It's in there.
It is the drone roses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's this one. All right, so this is what we're watching right here?
Yeah, somebody came up with the idea on Mother's Day, and by the way, it's not Mother's Day this month.
Right.
So they basically took a tube or something and attached it to the drone, slid a rose in there, and they was in high-rise apartments with balconies, and they would fly the drones over there and drop it down, and they deliver roses or flowers.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up.
For Mother's Day.
I'm trying to pull it up, and right now I'm not seeing it.
You want me to do it over again? And so
what do you mean?
It all blends together?
What do you mean? Say what?
While I'm partially describing it.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. What I'm trying to do is get it to play, and right now I can't seem to get it to play. So bear with me as I sit here and screw a football right here, right now, trying to get this to work right. It's being a pain in the ass. I don't know why it's doing that. We had this all tested out before. Continue to talk about it, though, Marty.
Yeah.
So this guy got a drone, put some flowers on it, flew it over.
Much just need to repeat myself because there's nothing much else to say about it other than somebody. These high-rise apartment complexes. All of them have balconies, kind of like hotels. And the mothers would come out on the balcony, and the drones would just drop down to each mom and deliver.
Okay, now I got it. So you want to do a third time? Third time's always better than a second.
Again.
All right, so here we go.
Drones are being delivered.
Drones are being used for flowers, and I see it. Okay, all right. And we're watching them. Oh, they get big hugs, and it says Lebanon, and oh wow, that's so awesome.
I'm not watching anything. I'm on a freaking delay.
You know what?
Yeah, what's up, Linda?
That's part of the reason we have to go far.
So it.
Oh, there they are.
There's what the issue was. I had the yep, going like right here. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. She's getting her. I'm way ahead of you, so looks like she's pulling out flowers and she's waving thank you. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, pretty cool. Look at that. Oh.
March 21st of this year.
Oh.
There you go.
That mom's happy.
Yeah. I see that they're wearing PPE and flying and off they go. Interesting. I'd say very interesting. It's different, and I'll give it an applause. I think it's pretty cool. Mom's got flowers nonetheless. It wasn't Mother's Day, though, was it? Correct? Was it? When is Mother's Day? I never remember.
It's in May, isn't it?
May.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because we don't need it anymore. Yeah. All right, what else you got, Marty?
It must not be Mother's Day because the guy had a mask on.
Yeah, man, the date was the 21st.
It might be just, hey, hey, Mom, you're doing a great job here.
It's probably just being nice, you know, sending flowers to Mom.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't read the title. I just played the video. I sit around, screwing around trying to make sure we have something to show while you're talking.
Yeah.
So what's the next one, bud?
So the next one,
let me get an applause for that one. And then we get an applause for that one. It is nice. It's cool. It's very cool. Give you the awe for that one as well.
You know what would have been really funny?
What's
It'd
that?
been really funny if, like, if Mom reads, like, the little card on the rose and it says, "You're next."
All right, so
The drone is, like, looking at her. You know, you get the drone, like, looking at her, like, ah!
frozen. All right.
So I sent you 3 clips. One of them is Denver. One of them is, let's see. One of them is, I can't remember the first one is.
So I've got on my list.
L.A.
I got one of Denver.
York.
I got one
One of
of.
them's New York. One of them's probably L.A.
So that you're talking about this one? Okay. So this is the LA one. I think we watched this one the other day.
Oh, we did. Okay, we
might have. We might. I think we watched this one the other day. Then.
Yeah. Well, the streets are like empty, you know.
Yeah.
So
they're empty. But this is old. It's not current. Older footage.
There might be some newer ones, but we saw the one in California with the skateboard guy.
With the what?
The skateboarder from California last.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Yeah.
We saw that one already.
But these actually, and then we saw the one in L.A. You know, near Hollywood, and so this is San Francisco.
I don't know. I'd have to check.
It might be Houston.
No, this one right here that we're watching right now.
Yeah.
No, I believe this one is. I can't pull it up because
one of them was Denver.
I could kill the ad though. That'd be nice. Credit to whoever this is. I don't know whose video it is.
Yeah, that's L.A.
So totally copywriting everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Infringement.
Yeah.
All the way, full tilt.
Yeah.
Yep, there goes Marty with that. Yeah. Watch it post.
We need to call them and say, hey, can we use your video?
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, cool. All right, that was nice. We saw that one. Good applause. This was something.
Look at that flag, man. That's a participating flag right there.
What are you talking about?
That's huge. That American flag.
Oh, you remember? I'm 30 seconds in the future.
Yeah,
You're 30 seconds behind.
Okay. No, one of my jobs this week was
good.
They put American flags on these high-rise constructed buildings, and the project managers emphasized that I get the American flags that they just installed.
Oh, you get them?
I get those pictures of those.
Oh, it's pretty cool, man.
And you know how long it takes for you to sit there and wait for the wind?
Yeah, wait for the wind to blow?
Wait for the wind to blow correctly.
Yeah.
A participating flag.
Yeah. No. Yeah, exactly. So I know what you're
The whole way there, the wind is blowing just fine. It's when you park to get the picture, the wind stops.
Yeah, exactly. Right when you're ready to go, then the conditions change to the crap.
Or it gets hung up on the pole somehow. And
all right, so we're gonna pull up. I guess I'm gonna pull up this next one, Marty, which is the one in Denver.
Yeah, that's Denver.
So I'm gonna before I pull it up. This was posted on the 26th.
That was special for you.
This is a while ago. So this is on the 26th. This is Denver. This is my hometown.
Man, wouldn't it be good? Wouldn't it be cool if you went home to Denver and just like ripped your wings down like Main Street, Denver?
So that's looking west. That's looking south. This is 15th Street. Looks like Colfax. You're looking at Colfax. That's cold. I don't know if it's Colfax or not. So anyways, this Denver, and I guess what they're showing how everything's empty, I guess. I mean, I know what it looks like during the day. Assuming this is during the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yep. This was, and I follow the news from my home. So on mine, I got news feed or something like that. It's an app you can. One of those apps you can download on your smart TV, and you can punch in almost any city in the U.S. and watch their local broadcast. So I watch my local news from my hometown every day, and they were hit earlier and hit pretty big, with a decent size of COVID of the coronavirus. So they put all these implementations in earlier, like from where you and I are, Marty. Governor Cooper here was a lot later. So, but over there it was a lot sooner. So, yeah, it's there's the stadium for the Rockies, and it's downtown. It's looking south again.
Yep.
Yep. There's not. Listen to Marty. Yep. Marty does that. Means he's like, okay, I'm done. It is pretty. That's literally what it is. So not like it's true.
What's that big tower-looking thing?
Where?
Looked like a miniature Space Needle.
To see what you were talking about again. I didn't see it.
I'm delayed. So.
Yeah, 30 seconds in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's definitely.
And there are some cool videos coming out where of ballparks where they were supposed to like play another team that day,
right?
And nobody's there.
Oh, that's cool with all the flags.
You can legally fly all around it,
These people are getting all these shots, and then there's other people that have been posting. They did one at the Sears Tower. There's that guy who did that one in Chicago. I meant to pull that out.
Look how low that is. So cool that they get that low now.
There's nobody out there, man. Look at all those flags out there on that street. It's awesome, but it's also showing how much people aren't out. Everybody's in. Now I don't know what it is now. I like to see more current videos.
Oh, that's a great shot
of what's going on.
The American flags on the street. Yeah, I love that one.
I don't know what the hell that building is. I don't know. I would imagine it's some art building or museum of some sort.
They got like Harbor Freight lights people put on their back porches. It's like one street and there's like 50 flags.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
right?
That's
a cool shot. I like that shot. Yeah. It was neat. That's where you're at. I'm way ahead of you.
Should have dropped down and gone underneath it.
We transition over. So yeah, it was a cool video, and it's kind of get an applause for that one. There you go. Video's done. Bruce, if you didn't see it, Bruce doesn't know. He didn't watch it.
Yeah. So one of our friends went. He went downtown Raleigh, and there was nobody early this morning because it's Sunday. Nobody's there except for even the homeless aren't out on the street that early. And he hooked up a 360 cam to his drone and got some of the first 360 camera video on our main street downtown Raleigh, which is our capital here in North Carolina.
I like how Marty just blabs it all out. It's like you don't know who the individual is. I don't think he wanted everybody to know, but I don't know, did he? Yeah, but it's a cool shot. It is a 360.
I saw him and talked to him today.
Okay, as long as he's cool with it.
We don't know what kind of drone he used or what kind of camera.
But it is.
He wasn't breaking any rules, and it was a great shot because most 360s are above the skyscrapers, and he's like dropped down,
mid-level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. I saw the image. It was pretty cool. I like it. So, kudos to him. Kudos to him. Good guy.
Yeah, I still want you to go down Fayetteville Street all the way to the Capitol and turn around, and then do a big loop around the flag and then shoot right back down.
I can do that. We say we're going to do it at night, though, right? Where it's cover of darkness, but provides better lighting.
We could do it.
And there's nobody there.
We could do it Sunday morning like the guy did the 360.
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
When? Sunday morning?
Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning. Yeah, I agree.
Even the homeless guys. I went down through there twice. And
you know it's nobody there if the homeless aren't there. That's what Marty's saying.
It's too early for them to get out.
It's too early for them to get out. What time did this individual get there?
Well, they had to pee, so they probably get up about 9.
I was saying time did Jonesy get there? Time did Jonesy go down?
His was probably 8 or 9. He said early.
All right, so 8 or 9. We'll give it a shot. What do you think, Broseph? Run the gamut down the street?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. I mean, everything's closed and everything's shut. No one's around.
No.
It's a possibility. I'll think about it.
You can pretty much fly anywhere.
You saw that one, Belinda, maybe Harvey did, of, I don't know who it was, that flew down the Sears Tower, Chicago, with quad.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Climbed all the way up there.
Wing.
Oh, yes.
And,
I do that with a wing.
I got to do it with wing.
Yeah.
Got to do it with wing, man.
Yeah.
All those big runs like that, those big ones that's wing territory right there, man.
Oh my God! Can you imagine like a mirrored building with like the sunrise reflecting off the mirrors, and you're diving that bitch like it's on fire?
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. I don't know. I think about wing. You just keep going up, keep going down, up and down, up. You can keep going. Quad is a one-shot deal. They spend all their energy, that battery going up, 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 and they get one drop. And that's it. That's it. Nope. Wing gets to go up, drop, kill everything, fly down, hug it too, and then jack it back up with more throttle and get right back up there and do it multiple times. Do all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Big structures like that.
Back by the time you get to the bottom.
Yeah, I'd run it till it floated. Like, I had enough, like 9.9 volts, just enough for everything to stay on a little bit, just so I can have my camera running. Have you ever ran it down? Batteries down to where they just don't have anything and everything starts to kind of shut down a little bit. It's pretty scary when you're doing long distance flights and shit like that starts happening. Turtle and
the fucking video starts going all rainbowy. The video starts
goes
going all
bad.
rainbowy as it's fading out.
We flew a Drac out from Turtles one time a couple years ago. Moist was there. A whole bunch of other wing pilots were there. Coop was there. A whole bunch. Anyways, and this is when I had the big Drac. I flew the big Drac out over to the ocean from Turtles, and then we ran out of power on the way back. Literally, bro, like I was nursing. I had no more throttle. Thank God the Vector was helping me to make sure that I wouldn't overtax the battery. It would only let me have so much of the juice of the battery. Like I'd kill the throttle and then float because I was trying to get back. And then I'd wait a couple seconds and then I'd jack the throttle all the way as hard as I could, and it'd go whoot, and then it'd go and then die off again and just go back to nothing. And then it'd just float. And then I kill the throttle and then wait a couple seconds and hit it. I was literally doing it. It was just limping along, and everything was starting to cut down a little bit and get a little shitty. And we didn't make it all the way back. We had to find it, but we landed anyways. It was funny. It was an experience. I don't know. Babbled. Sorry. Continue. What were we talking about?
You got to get one of the little bitty wings and dive the PNC building.
Yeah, spec wing you mean, or the real small one?
The little bitty one.
Little teeny ones. Oh, the F-27. I don't even.
The ones you fly in the
parking deck.
Parking deck. Yeah.
Little F-27 go all the way up those buildings.
Just go around the needles and building dive.
That's actually kind of a cool idea. I could take the F-27. I have one left.
Yeah.
One of those sacred little birds left.
Start out with that one.
It's like a little.
I think it's fun.
So cool, man. They're so teeny.
Call up your buddy who's got the little bit.
If you can find a Gropner, prop for it, I've got Gropner props for that thing. It's a little 5-inch prop, a 5x3 or 5x2 Gropner. Oh my God!
Now,
dude.
which one are you talking about? For which frame?
Yeah, for the F-27.
A 5-inch prop on that thing?
Yeah, no, it's a 5x3 or something. Yep, but it's a Gropner. It's one of the high-speed props. So the way it's cut, even though it's 5 inches, there's only like 3 inches of blade because it like tapers off to like a knife. Goes right to a knife.
I know what you mean.
But it's a badass prop on that little wing, dude. I've got video of it flying.
I think Marty, you got a great idea on that. If I could get that prop that Rotor's talking about, because need a good prop, need to run. Because the props I have right now are horse shit. They are awful. They look like Katniss, the shop dog, sat here and chewed on it for a fucking day or two.
Fly with your tongue, man.
Yeah, I'll fly with it. I think that's a good idea, Marty. I can take those over there and possibly get up there. Those are big buildings with that little frame, man. I feel like a quad, but let's see what happens. Spec Wing will do it. Spec Wing will do it all day long. 48 will do it. 48 will do it, but it's too loud. I think Marty wants to stay away from the noise, right? Is that the idea? You don't want to be too noisy.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well,
ain't nobody gonna be up.
Ain't nobody gonna be up. Not even the homeless. No. Says Marty. That's how early that is. So I'll take them all then. 48, 38, 27. I bet you the 48 will rock it. 48 will rock the crap out of that thing, man. Oh man, it will go vertical. I mean, so will the spec, but
that's what you want.
48.
No, you want that.
48. I can put an HD on it.
You want that 4S. You want that 4S unlimited vertical.
Yeah, man. You saw it in the video.
You
stick it on like a rocket.
Like a roller coaster.
You can, man. It's
you know how you fly and you drop the wing down when you were over at Crawford's and you slid the left wing on the wire.
Oh, when I did the wing slide?
When you were doing
I was just talking to Rotor about this the other day.
When you were doing the wing slide, how about if you go to one of those construction sites You know where the tower crane?
Yeah.
And you just kind of drop it down. And you slide it across.
Slide it across the crane wire.
I was actually trying to do that in my video this weekend. I was doing so. There's a little bridge, and I was trying to do wing slides across the bridge.
So here's what I've learned over my course of career of doing this. When you do a wing slide, what can tend to happen, and it did, is the prop will catch. So you gotta make sure you have your brake on, and you gotta kill the motor and everything. So you gotta line it all up, and then come in with speed, enough power, speed, velocity on it to then do what you need to do, and then you gotta roll off of the damn thing. You gotta make sure nothing hooks it. Like I'm talking about a wire. So you were trying to do an actual off a walkway.
2x6.
Yeah, a walkway thing, handrails, which would be great. But same thing. Make sure your brake's on. Turn that brake on and hard stop. And that way you
hard stop.
Hard stop.
Do the hard stop.
Gotta get the hard stop on that baby. You gotta get that hard stop. I'm telling you, otherwise it won't work. But then you can do it. But you gotta make sure you have enough because you gotta lift out of it or roll off. So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea, Marty. Those are some good pro-am FPV shit to do, I guess. Like, I'm not recommending anybody try to do this. But we'll make sure we have a controlled environment.
I'm going to get completely off subject right now.
Thought we were.
I'm going to get completely off subject. What new cooking recipes have you guys tried since you've been homebound?
See, this is where I need the screech moment. I don't have it. Taking a left turn. Sorry, kids. We also double as a cooking show, the Drone Hangar cooking show. So apparently, we're going to be talking about recipes. What you've been learning how to cook since you've been cooped up. Me,
And now, Cooking with Marty, brought to you by the letters W, T, and F.
I told you.
That's right. That was a big turn, man. I'm glad you at least forewarned us. Belinda, you still there? Yep, she's there. She's there. Sorry. I can't read what they're saying. So.
I was sharing, trying to get some of that out.
All right, so cooking recipes. You can chat to Kathy if you feel like you want to chime in on that one. Feel free, go ahead. And we'll let Belinda tell us what it was, and we'll talk about it. How's that sound? Sound like a good plan? I think so. Good. And Marty, do you have a Class C cable, charging cable? Because I don't have one. We're gonna be shit on the screen. Shit's gonna go down if we don't have one of those real quick.
Yes, the sandbar is approaching quickly, kids.
I got a
it
bag.
Never fails.
I got a bag with like
many cocktails at the harbor, and we're not making it out of port.
Oh, we gotta have the boat
Gonna have
horn.
to throw him overboard.
Throw him the unessential personnel. Unessential personnel.
All essential personnel meet at the.
There you go. Ship's
meet at the starboard flank. Meet at the starboard flank. Bring your walking shoes.
Bring your walking shoes. The boat's rocking. There we go. There's the horn. I was looking for it. I found it. It's actually there. Unbelievable. You know what, kids? I think this is a good time to go ahead and take a quick break. What do you say about that? We tried to do only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Time to take a quick break. Let's regroup. Get the ship back righted. When we come back, we're going to we're going to show some other videos. Not doom and gloom. Because there's really not much. There's not much more drone in the news, honestly. And we're going to talk about other videos, and Marty's going to talk about cooking recipes. He's going to tell us enlighten us what he's learned how to cook in this pandemic. All right, we're going to take a quick 5, kids. We'll see you. Definitely BYOBB. You'll get it. You're going to need it. We'll be right back.
think you could tell? Heaven, hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell a dream feel on a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you could tell? They get you to trade your heroes for gold. All eyes trees. Hot air, cool breeze. Cold comfort change. Did you exchange? Walk on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage. I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year. Running over same old ground. And have we found the same old fear? Wish you were here.
Okay.
What up, everybody? Oh, it says studio applause. How about this?
What's up?
What up? There we go. There we go. Woo, we're back. I think we were riding the ship.
Back in the flash. This morning's time.
Pause always helps. So, welcome back to Drone Hangar. You know what we didn't get? Marty, 12% left on this damn battery. I need a Class C cable. He loves that song. Marty's going to go ahead and get, what are you going to get, Marty? He's going to get a Class C cable. Otherwise, the ship's going to go down. Some might want that, but not today. Marty's in the background. Please, God, get a chart. Get his cable. You got a cable? You got a cable, brother?
This is Shelby. Marty, I went and looked at a brand new car this week, and in the same breath, have you got a cable?
I looked, didn't purchase. You got a Class C cable? It's still waiting. Anyways, kids, welcome back. It is the Drone Hangar. I'm your host, Sugar. Oh, there it is. And over there is One Man Party Marty. He's right above me. Technically, he's right over there. I hope I have a little charging cube. You got a charging cube? Because I don't think I do. Everyone, you hear that sigh of absolute sigh of happiness? That's what that's called. Sigh of, God. Of course. Followed by that. You got one? because I ain't got one. I told you I didn't have video. I don't have my cable. I left it at home again. He's about ready. He's saying some cuss words. He's saying blah. I can't hear him. He's saying a lot. What are you saying? I need to plug it in. Oh wait. Oh shit. Don't. You're gonna make us lose the show. So in the background, what we have right here is Katniss. Katniss is Flight Mike's dog that we're. She hates the leaf blower. She absolutely hates the leaf blower. So you can watch this madness here at the Drone Hangar. That's we call her a shop dog. Katniss is so sweet. It's Belinda's going on WTF. Meanwhile, I got to go underneath here and we done lost her mind here. I think I got that.
Crashing harder than the economy over here.
We're doing whatever we can to get this shit going. So meanwhile, in the background, you got Marty and the shop dog, Katniss, fighting and carrying on with the leaf blower. She hates that thing. Marty's traumatizing her. Oh, there he is.
Marty blows the pooch.
Marty blows. Shit. Linda's questioning her allegiance to this group.
Okay.
Hey, meanwhile, let's go ahead and bring in the rest of the gang. There we go. There we go. Belinda's right above me. We got her. She's got her video back. Yay! Yay! We're gonna do an applause, not that. Yes, there we go. And of course, we got Rotor Ranch, and now Marty's back. Good to go. We got everybody back to normal. Ship's back normal. Everyone got, as I call it at my house, we got the wiggles out. Everybody got the wiggles out. We got the wiggles out. Let's see. We went to the break. We were talking about this, the drones in the news, and there really isn't that much considering everything that's going on around the world. So it's going to kind of be, it's to be expected, I guess. Really,
Yeah.
Nothing really, on the big forefront, I guess. Right now, everything's kind of paused for the moment. And it'll probably it will pick back up eventually, and there'll be plenty of news again with the drones and more technical advances and whatnot.
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
No, there's nothing to do when everybody stays in.
No, I'm saying
You got to
when it's
go
done.
out and forge new things.
What do you mean?
You got to get out of the house.
Well, I mean, you can't stay in the house for one. If we're talking about, you got to have vitamin D.
You know what?
You got to be out in that sun. You're a human being.
I went to the park today.
Got to have that.
There was more people at the park
than ever before.
Than in the last 10 years.
Yeah, like I could see that everywhere,
Man,
dude.
It was nuts.
It's all over. At least where we're at in North Carolina right now, everybody's it's like summer or vacation for everybody. Like everybody's out all over, like parks everywhere.
Yeah.
Parks
Everybody's
everywhere.
on Corona-cation.
What do you got? Corona vacation?
Yeah.
Corona-cation. So I'm sure you're probably seeing that as well, Belinda. Probably where you're at. If you guys are getting, Rotor, same, right? It's pretty much everybody. And she's back. She's got her video. Everyone is enjoying that no longer still image. She's got her video and she's got her glasses on, which is the most appropriate thing here at the Drone Hangar. We can give you applause for that as well. Broson, same thing for you, right? Lots of people at the parks, more than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's out.
I mean, Florida parks, actually not more than normal. Actually, a lot less than normal. Florida parks are usually very, very busy. So, like, I flew a soccer field yesterday, which, typically you can't do here. Typically the youth leagues and the kids are out full force on the weekends. It's a very metropolitan area, so the parks get very crowded on the weekends. And that's why you see me fly a lot of parking lots and a lot of industrial parks on the weekends, because I'm usually booted out. I usually fly. If you see me flying my parks, it's usually during the weekdays, early mornings, and that's just because that's when the park is empty. But we had to run the place Saturday. We had to run the place on Saturday. It was awesome.
What I found is that even the places that typically I would go to that are completely desolate, like there's nobody there, right, are now starting to have people there. Like it's becoming more populated, especially the one that I go to at that one campus. There's nobody typically ever there. I went yesterday. There were like 5 cars there, and there were people on. I'm like, what the hell is this? And they were just sitting out in a random ass edge of a field, like not even a field, of a strip of grass next to a parking lot next to some woods. Like if you see my videos where I'm in that parking lot and it's kind of like an L shape, and then there's a pond and the river and kind of shit. It's all tied in there. Anyways, they literally went in the corner of the parking lot and sat and camped and like put a blanket out, and they were completely, I guess you want to say, isolated. They were definitely isolated.
Yeah,
like, I've never seen them like that
job.
before.
I've seen that. I've seen people doing a good job of picking, just picking a spot where, nobody's going to bother them. They're out of the way and they're getting a little outdoor time. And, it's really important, I mean, even like we were talking earlier, I worked in the jailhouse. We had to let the guys outside, man. They had to get fresh air. You could not leave them pent up in the building all the time. It makes people crazy.
Yeah, it makes you crazy, dude. It's a whole nother level of crazy, dude. If you really are isolated, that's a whole other thing, man. That's just fucked up shit, dude. It really becomes mind-numbing.
We had bad weather, and we had to keep them locked down. Those were some of the worst nights when they'd be locked down for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
It got crazy.
Yeah, shots are in order. Like, medical sedate you shots. Hey, Marty, you got another one of these Class C cables, bro? This one's kind of on the WTF category. It's giving feedback, and it's not really charging my phone. It's giving me some negative vibes. You got another one? Because this one is sounding like horseshit. I know, but it's way the fuck over there. Unless it can be a 1,400-mile long Class C cable, then shit, we're on. Yes. Just toss it over here real quick, if you don't mind.
Here you go.
Stick it on stick it on the wing and fly it over here real quick.
Yeah.
A portal.
So meanwhile, we're gonna wait for Marty to go ahead and chime up. We're running out about it. You got an idea? Oh, hold on.
Marty, yeah. Marty, he's got that, the commercial thing going on. He can send up his drone, send it over here, and I will hook up my cable to it, and you can send it back. How's that?
It's got to have an RTH because Marty can't fly well. He's just stand out there and look at it. Marty's looking though. He's doing his justice. He's looking because otherwise we only have 10% left on that battery, and when that's down. I don't know where that horn is, but that's going to be one of these for sure. It's going to go down. Anyway, so we had so let's assume that it's going to fail. So let's kind of move things forward here. Bros, you were doing your whole build series on your V3, right? And you finally did the maiden, and you had one of the videos, and I got one of those videos queued up that you were. Hold on, I didn't have this.
All these cables ain't none of them Class C.
All right, well, we got what we got. So 10% left. Let's see if we can squeak out of. Let's see if we can do it. Can we do it, kids? Can we do it, gang? We're gonna try. For the video, before this phone dies, we're gonna finish this show and get all the shit in here that we're supposed to.
Gonna make it to the beat.
Sometimes we call it the shit show. There's a reason. It's this. Anyways, we're gonna go on. I wanted to move on real quick. We're gonna get to you real quick. I have this queued up. We're just gonna go in order and get it done. A video right here of this gentleman right here. He called me during the week. He's from Holland. He's in the Netherlands. He's Holland specific, and he called me up and he was working on the Velocity 48. He actually has one that's the limited edition with the drag phone. So he was getting it all dialed in. We were talking about it earlier, Rosif, about trying to help. This is one of the guys that was helping. And he was having a problem with thrust angle. Eventually, I think that's what it was. And his CG was off. That was the other main thing. So we got that all figured out. And this is a video of the first flight after getting it fixed. After talking and getting it all said and done. We're not going to watch the whole damn thing because it's 7 minutes long. And what do I say to that? No. Can't have 7 minute long videos. It's just it's an instant one of these. No. But 2.5 minute. We love those. 2.5 minutes, we love those. But anyway, so this is his first flight getting after he got it somewhat dialed in. Velocity 48 by Right Wing. And it's a little shameless plug, but it's still showing someone else flying in on the other side of the country, the world, and it's really cool to see. And he really loves this frame. He's flying at 6S. And he said after a while when he was doing this flight, and if you want to go check it out, let me find out exactly his YouTube channel again. It's FPV Alert. And see, he's been on here. He's been on the show, like as far as in Chatty Cathy, I think. And you can go to FPV Alerts. FPV Alerts. And check out his video. And he starts getting into it, man. I have to give him some applause because he starts opening it up. He's getting inverted and he's doing some outside push turns and whatnot, and inverted, and it looks good. And 48's flying just like 48 here, and it's a good frame. So if you're in the market and you want to get the one I love with the Velocity 48. You can't get the limited edition anymore because Chris Click is no longer making those, but you can still get it in the traditional white EPP foam, and it's sexy and awesome. You'll probably be able to CG it a little bit better, to be honest, because I'm always honest here. It's a lot of weight with that drag foam, so there you go. Did you find another one? And let me guess, it's going to be like 2 feet long. It's not even that. There we go. It's the other one's right here. I'll hang on to it for a moment. Is that cool? I'll figure it out. It's kind of working, so we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. But anyways, we're checking him out. This is his video. No, there is no music. He just wanted to post up the DVR footage, and he was very grateful for all the help. So we're glad that he actually is really enjoying the frame, and you know, I like the fact that someone else is seeing that joint. There he goes, getting some verted, going and getting some, as I say, get you some of that, which is really cool. There you go. So tie into you, Rotor, would be you were doing a whole build series on your V3 with said same foam, correct? So you have the spec wing, and you have that in a track foam, which is really cool. You can't tell because you painted it really awesome. Yeah, you really did.
I actually supposed to do a little special something. You see, he left the electronics bay out. He cut that.
And how was that? How do you think that played out with having that mod?
I honestly think that the undisrupted air right here, down the middle of the wing over the top, I think it really added a little bit of performance.
Okay, cool.
Not to mention that the glide ratio. I always thought that, we always talked about these V3s that they fly almost in a vacuum, inverted, upside down, whatever. They always fly like really the same. And this one, the glide ratio on it, when you get down close to the ground, it picks up that ground effect lift so easy. And I've got the brake on this one, so I get down low, and I won't break too many props like I do with the other ones. But this one's got the brake, so I can stop it. And she gets down on the ground, man, and you can let it glide, and it will you can just feel it. You just see it in the camera. You catch that ground effect, and you just hovering. It's amazing.
That's
pretty
awesome.
Cool.
It's a sexy bird, and it's an awesome frame to fly. I told that guy.
The drag,
go ahead.
Super stiff. I said, being the drag foam, it's super stiff. So
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Belinda, have you or Harvey gotten one of those? Any of the frames in the drag foam?
Just the Nano.
All right. So just the Nano drag itself, but no other of the wings of the wing series. You didn't get any of those yet. Let's see if we try to maybe get them one. Would be really cool. I think if. You get a whole click. Because you guys need to have one. Just have one. Like if he's still got some around, to grab one. And I'm saying that to anybody if you're watching and rewatching this. If you end up, if you want to get a really unique limited edition run of these wings of Chris's of right wings in drag foam, get it. They are absolutely phenomenal. The foam is amazing. It's amazing on the drag. I mean, it's proof's there. Proof's in the pudding, as I always say. But it's also proof in the pudding when I crash it. Like, I crashed my 48 twice now. Bad. Like, they would have normally destroyed an EPP frame 48. But it didn't destroy that. It survived the crash, and it was rebuildable, which I did. And twice. And it's still, I'll be honest, I got a little slight twist. Teeny. Like, probably 1 degree. It's enough for me to notice. And I can seem to dial it out. So part of it's there, but anyways, it's fine. It's great. It still flies tremendously awesome. So
I think
durability is just great.
I have to agree with you. I think anybody who has one of these wings outside of the Drac family that's made out of Drac foam agrees 100% that they are on that borderline of indestructibleness.
Yes.
They are.
So that's not that. What's the hardcore? The 44 made out of?
So the 44, all the typical, all the frames are the white foam, which is EPP. It's just a regular EPP. Gotcha. And some of the EPP can come in different density, and they out like 1.9, 2.1, blah blah blah. And the more firm it is, the easier it will crack, but the heavier it's going to be. But it will crack and break a cleaner break. So like a 1.9 will kind of tear and break, where a 2.1 or a 2.3 will be hard but heavy but snap. And that's good because when you go to rebuild it, it's just click it back together, you with some glue and tape, and you're done. And it'll more than likely keep its true frame, true line. The Drac foam, it's a different foam altogether. It's not EPP. So we are on a totally different material alone. And then it's made differently, and it's injected and then molded and big. Anyways, and it's so strong, and it's very hard to work with. I find that the other thing, like cutting it and embedding wires and all that, it's really hard. I mean, it's really hard. It's a little over exaggeration. It's just a lot more difficult than EPP. It doesn't cut as easy. It's you've got to make cuts into it and whatnot. So that's the only downside to it. But that's not enough to not get it. That's not big enough to not get it.
So I need to say, Mr. Bandito, you hear me?
Yeah,
I need your wallet.
Yeah. I wasn't ready for that one. Honestly wasn't ready for that one at all. That was good. Yep. Need the wallet, Harvey. Pony up. I'll talk to reach out to Click and I'm sure if he's got one, he'll get you one. You know what I mean? It's worth getting whatever he has, whatever it is. Now I've got the Sportster in the Drac foam. I don't have a V3 in its Drac foam. I would love to get one. God, I would love to get one. I've flown it, so I know what you're experiencing, Rotor, because I flew it at CFL, and I think I did, right? There was a 48 there. There was a V3 in Drac, right? Because Chad had all of them. I think it's Chad Bidwell, right?
Got all.
Chad had everything that was made in Drac foam that you could get, he had. It's like he had a collection. He even said, I want to make sure I had them all. Every one of them, and he had them all, including down to the little bastard, which I got to fly finally, which was cool. They're always squirrely. All those literally, those little bastards are squirrely. All of them. Every single one of them.
We had a hard time
no matter who makes
this weekend. We had a hard time with it.
Yeah, it's a little pain in the butt. Chad's, though, flew well. I mean, he had it pretty dialed in, and we worked on it a little bit. It was very windy. But they're very fidgety, like hummingbirds.
Yeah, well, Chad accepts the fact that you need low rates. You gotta have gotta have low rates, and I tried telling Matt to dial the rates down a little bit more, but he threw it again. The camera started having issues, so we didn't get a chance to try it again. So
let me
we only got
pull up since we're talking about you and the V3, let's pull up your video then, and we'll kick back and listen to Rotor Ranch's. You had music to this and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's a whole real vid. So let me go ahead and I'm trying to stall as I cue everything up here for you because I've got to cue up your music and make sure we're not getting a lot of feedback.
It's actually a little mishmash. It's actually 3 wings flying in this video. If you watch the OSD on the cameras, you'll see a change.
So I got your music playing on in the background. So in the beginning of the video, I like the little ink blotches that you had going on there. It was pretty cool. So this is the V3, right?
They're all V3s.
They're all V3s. Okay. So I see what you're saying. They're all the same frame, but just different ones made.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's the same. The music itself changed. I'm going to lower the audio a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
Otherwise, the audio is going to be just too much. Drown everybody out. Check you out. Getting all close to you guys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Is this the main park you always go to?
No, this is someplace new that we decided to check out since things were closed down. We knew there wouldn't be anybody there, so.
Yeah, you're gonna find schools or where you're at, like this.
Oh yeah.
Your money's gonna be there. That's where I'm finding that people are staying away from because they're not gonna go on the field, and you can kind of go there.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, we got one that's probably like about 10 miles north of here. Marty, it's in Wake Forest, and it's got like 8 baseball fields all linked up. You know what I mean? One of those big complexes with all the lights and everything.
That's true. High school is right through the woods to this place, so I think they even might use it for some of their sporting events.
Oh, this is when you were doing the little wing slide,
Yeah, I was trying to get that bridge.
Yeah, you're trying to get on that.
It's just really hard to get once you cut the throttle off, it's, you kind of lose some of that dexterity,
Yeah.
You got to be trying to keep it in line, and it's really hard.
It's, when you kill that throttle and you get down to that stall, that speed of stall, It's what you're doing. You're riding that edge. You're literally riding that edge of
See how
stalled
slow I'm
motion.
flying in that
Yeah.
video?
Oh yeah, I can tell. Totally.
Flying that wing as slow as I think you can fly it.
Right,
Never
I
mind
can
as fast. Anybody can fly fast, man.
Yeah.
You throw that thing in the air, slam on the throttle, it's gonna go.
That's where I think a lot of people miss about what's so
It's
beautiful about that
slow,
frame. Throttle management on that frame. It's like using the throttle with that frame. I think a lot of people miss that huge thing. That's the biggest part of that frame is there's so much throttle that you can play with while doing everything with this frame. It's just crazy. That's why I love it so much.
Go. I mean, you could be going so slow and just pop it, and she'll pick up and go.
Yeah, then you
That's
can
why
just
I like
jam it. Right. You just jam on that throttle and go. Look at you trying
You gotta
that.
try one of the motors, man. You gotta get your hands on one. They're like $20.
There you go.
Fucking
You get that
E-Max,
little,
red bottom, school, like an old school red bottom, dude. Like back in the day, quads, like clean flight shit.
Well, hold on. Let me cue you up a little bit. Your video froze. There we go. All right, now I see you. Show it again, man. Show it again, man.
The E-Max 20 GT 2212.
2212.
Great.
Great
Yep.
motor. Great motor, he says. It's worth getting, and it's top notch,
For
top
20
quality. $20? That's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
No. And Matt prints me these. Look at that cool little standoff he did. The prop spacer. He got it. He got it really nice.
I actually,
He did.
no,
He did these low profile mounts for me. He did these. He designed these for me, where it gets the wire to lay in there nice and flat, and I don't have any.
Yeah.
I really tried to eliminate any drag on this wing at all.
Yeah, you can't see much at all, dude. You're right. This is what I like. The
Low
one you
range,
gave
slow
me.
it,
The one you built me, that's the one that keeps breaking. But every time I rebuild it, and I was showing Jeffrey, the guy with the first video on the Velocity, of how there's nothing like how we had that built and made was to have like minimal to nothing, because it was a competition rig of anything out on it. Everything was buried, only a scoop and a little bit of the push rods, and that's it. That's all you could have had on that frame. And it's what yours looks like, even more so. I like that. Because you know what we did? I taped it on the back to get that airflow over the motor.
Yeah.
And you guys actually actually printed it and made it, which is actually nice. I like that. That's what's really cool. You don't have to do a Shelby mod. You can do and get a nice professionally done mod. Buy it.
Well, look, it's got like a Shelby paint job. Look, it's got like it looks like kind of like a Mustang a little bit. It's
a
got
little
the
Mustang.
pinstripe.
Yeah, I do like that. You can give her some applause for that. I definitely like the paint scheme. Is it Belinda paint scheme? Yeah, I think it's getting close.
Yes.
Belinda's. What does Belinda say? She is the artiste here on the wings.
She is the artiste.
She is the artiste. What says Belinda?
That looks good.
Looks good. Is it
Stripes, yeah.
Yeah. I like the fade on the bottom too. I like that fade.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it really is, and it really complements. I mean that drone hanger, like it's just meant to be on there. It got that Star Wars feel. Star Wars feel. Speaking of stickers and all those stickers, what happened to you? They all went out.
All went in the mail. Everybody should be getting something good this week. So.
Cool. Yay! Says everybody that we're all gonna get our stickers. Some slaps.
Yeah,
we'll call them slaps here.
I want to see
get some slaps.
I want to see hashtag drone hangers
slaps
all week long.
Let's do drone hanger slaps. Yeah, slap them around. If you get a bunch of them, put them up. I know where mine's going. One's gonna go over here somewhere, and microphone somewhere. It's gonna go all over the place. I don't know where. We're gonna have to share what you sent. So I know Marty wanted one for sure. Marty, you wanted one, right? You sleeping over there?
Yeah, I want to stick one on the car.
Yeah, that's right. We wanted to put them on our cars. Yeah, Marty keeps saying new car.
Everybody's gonna be happy. We got everybody taken care of.
Yep. We got 6% left on this battery. We're doing okay. I wanted to show one more video.
All right.
One more video.
The show.
Yeah, one more video.
What's up with the merch?
1
merch.
milliamp at a time.
So here we'll talk about that here in a minute. I got one more here. This is from my boy Rue, one of the buddies here that I fly with, and check out his video. He's an untapped little quad gem, if you will call it that. I hate to say little; it's not the case. He's a grown ass man.
No, he's awesome.
He's really good.
Got some skills.
He flies. He's flown several times. Steel and all those guys down south in Atlanta, whatever. And he's spend some time with those guys. He's got a lot of skill, a lot of good skill, good flow, and this is his most recent video. I was going to show Ed Ricker, the other guy we fly with, a buddy of mine. Marty put out a video. Did you see it about how to fly backwards with quads? Get good video doing like capturing HD footage and flying backwards. And it was actually filmed in the same location right here, this trapezoidal building. It's pretty cool. If you like quads, what says you, Broseph? You used to fly quads a lot.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
What says?
I still jam a quad. Jam one out once a year to make sure I can. It's like getting on a bicycle. You gotta do it every once in a while. Make sure you still got that.
Yeah, you still can do it. This building, by the way, is a super cool building. No one's there, so don't worry. It's not occupied. It's not in use. We've seen the police there. Police don't have a problem with us as long as we don't screw anything up. And you really can't because those things are like hurricane-rated glass. So trust me, you can run in that thing all damn day. It ain't going to do shit. It's a cool place. This place is really big and lends itself to a lot of really cool lines. I've done a couple videos at this place. Of course, the rest of the gang has as well. And we're just checking out Rue's video. We got 2 musics playing at once. What's really cool about this whole location is the light on the building. Marty's been there. When the sun goes down, starts to set, it just bounces off all the glass, and it's really, really cool. It's really cool in the goggles, too, because you get all that low light. So even when it gets dark, you're still getting a lot of that light. It's really neat. So we tend to go there a lot, and so you see a lot of our videos have this building in there. Well, who else has it? So no one. So we're gonna keep using it till we can.
That's like when we go. That's like when we go over to Jack's Harbor and dive those silos. Nobody else has that footage.
Nope. And you might as well use it because my thing is we're not gonna be able to fly here forever. It's gonna get occupied again, and
it's gonna get. That's how we are too. It's gonna get. One day we're gonna go there and the gate's gonna be locked.
And I've come to find that to be the case. Some spots that I've had here throughout my career that have shut down. Like they don't let fly drones. Period. Where once I could, and I won't go because I don't want to get in a big bunch of horse shit about it. I'll find somewhere else to fly. There's plenty of places to go. Planet's pretty damn big.
Yep.
It's my mind's eye. I think a lot of times people get really hung up on that. There's the planet Earth is pretty big. There's a lot of places to fly. You just got to find them. You got to go look for them. He's really good.
You got to see.
I really have to commend Rue on that, and he's getting better. And he's got a lot of old footage. He's kind of releasing old footage, like some of the shit's a year old, and. We wish him the best. Keep it up, Rue. We're going to give you a hand. Give it applause. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Got a 5%. If you want to check out him, go to Michael Scott Rue. It's R-H-U-E on YouTube, and check out his vids. And I didn't get a chance to go to Ed Ricker's vid, and I wanted to do that, but we'll do that next time. Marty, did you happen to see that? I'm going to go ahead and pause that and bring this back up. No, you didn't see that, but you got a notification on it, didn't you? Yeah. Good stuff. So, yeah, some of us around here, we're still, being active and droning and whatever you want to call it. Ed's still making videos and doing what he can during this whole quarantine period, whatever we're calling it. And we're still doing the show best we can. There you go. That's all I had. Let's move on to, before we start hanging up the show, giveaways. What's the status? What are we going to do with the giveaways? Because I know people want to know that. People like free shit all damn time. So what a better time than now.
We talked about it last week. You know what I got in this box. What do you want to start with? What do you want to do?
What do you want to start with, Belinda? Let's let the ladies first. Ladies' choice. Give her selections, and then she'll make a choice of what we're going to start giving away first. What's going to be our first thing we're going to give away, and we're going to announce it here and now. Are we going to give it away now, or are we going to announce what we're going to want them to do now?
Are we giving it away now? Are we waiting for the...
There's a delay. You and I are on the same page.
No, I thought we were doing it.
We're announcing. Okay. Just want to make sure. Didn't mean to throw you a curveball. Once again, like I said, we zig and zag. Hang on. We're getting there. We're getting to the main port, which is free shit. Hang on. All right. So Rhoda's going to tell Belinda the list of items. Belinda's going to pick which one we're going to start with our first giveaway contest. Are we calling it? What did we officially decide what we're calling it? Oh, I need the Jeopardy theme.
Contest.
Yeah, that's it. Contest.
Yeah.
We were getting there. No one wrote it down. That's my fault. So, fire the co-captain.
Waiting on.
All right, batteries first. So battery is the first one up for grabs. Is that what we decided to on last time?
No. I'll show you what I got.
All right, got battery. There's battery we can give away. Start the giveaway on that one. What else you got?
3200 3S.
3200 3S. Okay. So that's one of your options to pick, Belinda. Which one we'll go with first? Contest. What's the other one? The ESC. ESC is your other choice. What milliamps is that one, Rotor?
Smart technology.
Smart technology Spectrum ESC.
60 amp ESC.
60 amp. It's a beefy one. Nice. That's another option. What else do you have?
Those three.
And your third option is you get to pick
My option is.
a receiver.
Are we
A receiver.
This might be the spot to start right here. I think this might be the spot.
Well, you gotta have a Spectrum. You gotta have a.
Those are some biggies right there. I think we start right here.
All right, sounds good.
And then of course,
So we're gonna nano
frame to
receiver.
give.
Small receiver.
We also
We start
have a frame to give away, but I think we're going to see for another show.
Which one? 3%. 3% left. So Belinda, which one do you want to go with? You want to go with the small one first, the receiver? The receiver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're talking about this one right here.
That's it. You got it.
All right. So these are the ones that just so you guys know a little. These are Spectrum receivers. These are great 4-channel or 5, or they're 4, right? 6. 6?
4.
4. Sorry. 4-channel. 4-channel receiver. No antennas. These are actually got tremendous range. If you're running a DX6, DX9. These are what I run on my race rigs. And these are also ones I run when I freestyle, including on my 48. So I'm telling you, proof's in the pudding again. Please go back and refer to the previous video and the first part of this show. This was on there. So there you go. You had a little bit of modification on the 18, but that's it. They're great receivers. What's going to be the contests to give that away? This is a small giveaway. We have other things to give away as well. We're not giving all the information out. There is more. There is plenty more. So this is going to be the first one to get things rolling. So what do they have to do, Belinda, Rotor? You guys tell us again. Marty, what do you want them to do? You got 3%. 3% battery.
What do I want them to do?
I thought we were doing 100 subscribers on the other channel. I'm confused.
Okay, got it. Belinda's got it. See, that's why Belinda's here and part of the game. She keeps us on track and reminds us what we're going to do. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start the channel on YouTube. I'm going to officially launch the YouTube channel this coming week for just the Drone Hangar, which I think is needed and good to go. We hit 100 subscribers. The 100th subscriber will be the winner. I said receive.
The 100th.
The 100th subscriber. So it's going to be an ongoing one, apparently. And it might not be right away. And there you go. I think that's a good idea. I think we're going to go with that. So look for the new channel. We have a website coming with all the merch. And that's what Beehive Brian's taking care of on the background. He's studiously working hard and also trying to plan a wedding.
We get 100 subscribers and we put everybody's name in a randomizer and draw it?
There you go. We'll do it that way. All the 100 subscribers, we'll get to put it in a randomizer and then bam, there we go. Rando.
All 100? Okay.
I have spoken.
All 100.
It is
and
the way.
As the channel grows and we get viewer participation on the new channel, we got other great stuff to give away. So
yeah,
we've
hit the 100, but then there's other goodies right there, and we're gonna have more coming. So, what do you think? What says you, Marty? You like that idea?
Oh yeah.
All right, I like that idea too. So, what are we gonna do now? Anything else? No? Is that pretty much it? Do we zig and zag all the way down destination information? We get down here?
The harbor.
We're hitting the harbor?
I think we made it before tide. I think we got in before low tide.
We got in. Marty, what says you? Do you have any other information?
I was going to ask earlier, out of the 1/3 of a billion people in the world,
yes,
who in our group watched Tiger King?
Shit. Believe it or not, I haven't watched it. Marty showed me what? About a minute's worth of a clip.
But yeah.
I haven't watched it.
I've watched 4.
You've watched it. You've succumbed to everybody else. You've given in. And watched that shit-ass show.
I'm a mafioso type.
Well, here's what we're gonna do then. So I'm gonna queue up what we always do.
They're gonna add another one next week.
All right. So I think this is a perfect time to play my favorite song with my favorite show when I was a kid. It's that time of the show where we start wrapping shit up. I had a great time, guys. Everybody else?
What's the new show name? Channel name?
Oh wait. So, Drone Hangar, hopefully will be the name. So the Drone Hangar will be hopefully the name of the channel. just look for it. We'll post it on the Facebook channel. But I had a great time. Marty, did you have a good time?
Yeah, the new town's going to be called Shelby Ball.
Okay, I think that means yes. Broson, what says you? Do you have a good time, man?
Always. It's always a pleasure. I always love coming and doing the show. You know that.
Yeah. What, do you have anything you want to tell anybody before we start officially signing off?
Of course, I always have something to tell everybody.
Get out.
I am the goddamn show.
Belinda, anything? Do you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Good.
It's always fun.
All right, kids.
Use your minds. Use your
Stay
minds.
safe. Till next time.
Use your minds. Trust your mind.
What's that?
Stay awake.
Yep. Stay
awake.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Until next time. We love you guys from here at the Drone Hangar.
This week.
Go get you some, as always. Oh, yeah. Look for your stickers. We're out. Bye.
Smooches.